welcome back to another video. And we're in September, guys. September. We call these the Burr months, right? September, October, November, December. My mom said that to me the other day, and I'm like, yeah, that's one way of looking at it. So before I get started on my DD's discount store haul, how are you guys doing? Have you had a fantastic start to September? Did you do anything on Labor Day, or were you like me? Totally was wiped out. I actually had a few days off, and on my few days off, I literally got a minor head cold, and it turned into a little bit of a sinus infection. My voice is coming and going. I'm going to try to make it through this video. I think I'm ready. But yeah, I'd have to say a thing here, right? It's September, and I want to go ahead and do a shout out for all the September babies out there. September is a special month for me. My daughter, her birthday is September the 13th. So, you know, I know all about you guys who have September birthdays. You have a month-long celebration, right? Or at least if you're like my daughter, you have a month-long celebration, which is fine. Do you, boo. Do what you can do. Get away with what you can get away with. But yes, happy birthday. Put in the comments if you have a September birthday, so I can do a shout out to you guys. I already know when my voice gets better, I will do some more recollections of birthdays that I know, because I have a lot of beautiful besties out there that have birthdays coming up this month. Okay, with all that said, like, share, comment. I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. This is a small DD's discount store haul. I know you may not have a DD's in your area. Shame, but it is the sister store to Ross. And if you got a Ross, it's the next best thing. You can still find deals. You can still find clearance items. And if you're like me, you might even be able to find your fan fiction faves as well. All right, so most of the stuff, matter of fact, all of it is, some of it I've already sent home with my daughter, because actually on this trip, it was me and my daughter. And guys, I do want to ask to just, if you would uplift my daughter Jade. She is, you know, going through it. She's got a lot of things happening in her life, and she just needs a lot of positivity and prayer. But we had kind of hung out together, and a couple of things, you know, she already took with her. So this is basically just a geared around my grandson. His birthday is October 9th, which is around Columbus Day or whatever, and he's going to have a Spider-Man birthday party. So jackpot, winner, chicken dinner, everything that I could possibly find related to Spider-Man was there. So let's start off, you know, I have this small bag, and then I have another little bag here to the side. But let's start off with some of these clothing. Guys, I'm going to tell you, when I see things like this, it just makes me want to buy every doggone single one of them, because Spider-Man in toddler world, boy or girl, it's popular. I mean, it's been around forever. Comment, let me know, did your kids, if you have kids, or do you remember the Spider-Man? It's been here forever and ever and ever. I know my nephews and my daughter and my son, my grandson, all of them love the Spider-Man thing. So this is the Marvel Spidey Amazing Friends. It's got the little label right here. It is Marvel. My grandson was asking me, because he wants to go to a water park, he kept saying, I want a Spider-Man swimsuit. And I'm like, we're walking in there, and I actually saw these. They had different designs, but I wanted to get him one that was going to be for like next year pretty much, or he could probably still use it a couple of more times this year after his birthday. But you know, water parks are going to be gone because of the winter, unless he does an indoor one. But they had this in a 4T, because my grandson's into the 4Ts. Now, does he need more clothes? No. But does he need swimsuits? Yes. It even has the doggone little shorts. Does it have the little bathing suit part? I hadn't even look at this because I was just so excited. Guys, I was so excited to see this. Yeah, it has the little swimsuit in the bottom of it for the toddlers. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to get this. And this is going to be one of his birthday gifts. And where is the price tag? I keep looking for it. Sometimes they fall off. And in the bag, I'll check it. But this is a 2-piece. And guys, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that this was on clearance, but I'll have to double check. It was, I want to say I can't believe that the tags, they sometimes will go and fall off, and there's several things here. Yeah, here's a tag. Let me see what this tag says. And I want to make sure, yes, I knew it was on clearance. It's just I've been holding this. I actually bought this right before Labor Day, and I was going to do the video. I'm like, oh, I got plenty of days. I got a couple days off. I'll do videos, and then I got sick. And the videos didn't happen. So now I'm playing catch up. So I do remember now, this was $7.49 for a two-piece bathing suit for the toddler who asked specifically for this. You know, even if he just wore it around the house playing around, you know, during the winter time, I'm okay with it. I'm hoping he'll be able to get some use out of it. Hopefully he'll still be into Spider-Man by next, you know, summer when he can get back actually into a pool or to go to a water park. I was blown away, and it just gets better from on out, guys. I mean, the whole trip was really nice. I really wasn't thinking about buying much. I was like, you know, I'm decluttering, I'm cleaning out, I'm getting rid of this, I'm getting rid of that. And, you know, like I actually found this butterfly top that I got from Dee Dee's a while back. I probably hauled it at some video, you know, way back when. I found this in a drawer, and I'm like, why have I not worn this all summer long? It's very comfortable. It's very casual. And I said, let me wear it for my Dee Dee's video because I do have a lot of beautiful tops that I buy next to nothing, and I put them away. Some of them still have doggone tags on them. Shame, shame on me. Okay, so just continue on with the clothes. I did pick up this pair of True Indigo original brand. Now, I did ask my daughter about these because, you know, back when my kids were growing up, they wore whatever. I mean, they probably looked crazy all the time. But, you know, nowadays kids have to be like picture perfect. And I didn't know, you know, the pants that I buy, I think are in style. They're not, but she told me that these are pretty, you know, in style. They're True Indigo. I believe I got this one as a 4T as well. It just says a 4 right there. You see it? And I thought they were stinking cute. I mean, they've got the little whitewash. Very nice. The pockets, original brand. And it does have this little clip here that says Slim Stretch Denim. Okay. And this was also on clearance, guys, for $4.99. So when I tell you Dee Dee's is my favorite store, it's because of this right here. Now, is it going to tell me it's original? It says compared to $18.69. And then it's got original. I guess that's what the compare price out, you know, other than Dee Dee's. At Dee Dee's, the original price was $9.99, which is basically what, you know, if you're lucky, you can find a good pair of jeans. My grandson can get a lot of use out of this. $4.99. Oh, I thought of that. It was just a winter chicken dinner kind of day. And on top of that, I had to get a shirt. You know, I had to get him a shirt with the pants. And my goodness, guys, I found this Spider-Man. What did I get? The 4T, I think. No, I think I got the 3T because this looks huge. And I know when I give this to him, I hope he'll be wearing it. He can wear like a little hoodie over it or a pullover shirt or whatever. But it is Spider-Man 3T. It is Marvel. It says Marvel Spider-Man. Yeah, all that's in there. So it is on brand, on name. And it was also on clearance for $2.99. So when I say, again, I can't get over these prices. I wish that they had had a Dee Dee's when my kids were growing up, because literally, you know, where I shopped was at Goodwill. Goodwill, or people gave me hand-me-downs, or, you know, I would just go to Walmart and shop clearance, because my kids did not get a lot of clothes. They got, most of the time, thank goodness, they had school uniforms, and that like killed me there too, because those things could get kind of expensive if you didn't have, you know, the place to go and get them, which I remember. I don't even know if you guys ever heard of this, and they do have one still. It's called Shoppers World. I have not been there in forever, but they used to have the my daughter's colors was that goldenrod color. It was not pretty at all. Khaki and navy and light yellow. And my son had maroon, khaki, and black. That was his colors. It was just the weirdest thing. I think he could get away with some white. But anyway, I digress. Clothing was very expensive back there for me. It was nothing that I could, you know, buy extras. If they would have had a Dee Dee's with these prices, oh my gosh, my kids would have been, you know, they would have been, you know, sharp dressed in the name brand things, the things that they loved. And don't get me wrong, they had some nice clothes. I didn't, you know, make them look like, you know, they were homeless or anything like that. They just, you know, wore them out. And I remember having to wash every single week because if I didn't, they weren't going to have any clothes. Okay, I was going to talk about some things that I gave my daughter. I know she got a couple outfits. She got this journal thing, so I'm just going through what I have. Oh, and she wanted me to, I got this Nerf Pro Long kind of gun thing. I don't know, it had like the Nerf things in it for $12.99. She, I paid for it, but she gave that to somebody that she was going to their birthday or whatever. It was a 2-player, and I know that she already played with them. So that was the things that were already gone, because I'm like, is this all I got to show you guys? But I can't resist showing you the things that I get, because if you have a DD's, you have grandkids. And if you don't have grandkids, this is just one section of the store. But let's talk about, you know, the Spider-Man party that's coming up very, very soon in a snap. Guys, this is the cup that not only does my daughter recommend, it's that Zak, Z-A-K, Everyday Smiles leak proof. So does my grandson. I had a Mickey Mouse one that I think she bought it when he was born, or somebody gave it to her for like a, you know, baby shower gift or whatever. And it was just always around. Do you know, the other day he comes running in, it was a Zak, and he says, I want the Mickey Mouse one like this. And I'm like, you don't want your other ones that she buys. And he is stuck on these, and he likes them. Guys, they are leak proof. Believe me, he loves his chocolate milk. And if these things were not leak proof, I'd have chocolate stains everywhere. Cute little stopper for the where he can drink out of it. And it covers it up and hides it away. And they're dishwasher safe because I put that one in the dishwasher. Guys, I was like shocked on this. And I'm thinking about putting some little, maybe a little Spider-Man toy or something in here. I haven't got to that point yet. Maybe some Spider-Man underwear, because he loves his Spider-Man underwear, but they didn't have them at DD's at this time. But this was $3.99. Now let's talk about these Zak things. It says comparable to $5, but at other places, Walmart included, one of these right here could be about $12, $12.99. It just depends on, you know, what's fashionable, what's in style, what's the big thing going on. You may can get them a little bit cheaper than that, but the Zak is a good brand, and I couldn't believe it for $3.99, and Spider-Man on top of that. So these are definitely going to be like, you know, one big present that I'm going to give to my grandson. I'm not going overboard. I don't even think I'm going to go overboard at Christmas. I've got him a couple of $5 items that I got for the Dollar Tree. I don't know what I'm going to actually do at Christmas this year. I need to get on the ball. I have some ideas, but it's more of experiences than gifts. The year before, I know I bought and bought and bought because I had found so many good deals. In the last month or two, I literally have not been going to many stores. I want to. It's just time purposes. It's just crazy. I haven't been able to shop like shop till I drop like I like to. And I'll get into all that in another video. But the thing is that I'm missing my good deals, and, you know, I need to get on the ball because, like I said, this is September. We're going to be, you know, if I don't get to it now, Christmas stuff, anything I try to get him for Christmas is probably going to be outrageous prices. But I did get the birthday stuff, so that's good. Now, I said in a video, I think it was in my last DD's discount haul, that if I was actually looking for this particular item, and I said, and if I found them, I was going to purchase them. Doggone it, I show it with my daughter, and there, behold, what I was looking for were these Marvel Spider-Man headphones. Now, he has some headphones that he keeps, and he brings them sometimes with his iPad, because one thing I don't really like him to be on his iPad. I try to keep him engaged with, you know, educational stuff. Now, we do watch TV. We'll watch YouTube, and he's got his YouTube favorites. He likes that Ryan, which I think is, you know, a little bit older for a almost 4-year-old, but he loves it. I'll let him, you know, do that. But the more than likely, we'll go outside, or we'll talk, or we'll play. We'll do circle time. But he does get some iPad time, and I don't want to hear it when I'm trying to, you know, talk on the phone, or if I'm watching TV, or if I'm cooking. and this is the next best thing. Now, these will actually go home with him because my daughter said he does have a pair, but they're going in and out. I don't know how good these are, but they only had one, and I told her, I said, I'll get these for his birthday. You can send them home, but I am going to probably get another pair. I'm trying to find some. I'm trying not to have to go online and find them. I'm hoping they'll have another pair, because the thing about DD's discount stores, they'll have like one item, maybe two if you're lucky, but in this case, there was only one. If there were two, I probably would have bought one for my house and one for her house. $9.99, guys. These are just, you know, something to kind of cancel out the loudness. It does have parental volume limiter, so you can actually control that. It is Spider-Man. I mean, come on. And the price was $9.99. Less than $10 for some headphones. And I know he's going to love all this. Now, of course, he is into toys. What kid is not? So I am planning on getting him some kind of toy. I don't know yet. I've got some things that I bought that I could probably throw in there. I know I haven't done... I bought some surprise clearance things at Walmart, and I'm talking about all kinds of stores in this DD's discount haul, right? That I may give him for his birthday. I haven't decided, but he will get, you know, a couple of toys, probably some little inexpensive things to go with all these clothes, because right now, even though they're nice and they're Spider-Man, they're clothing. And what kid, you know, just wants their birthday to be clothing? Not to mention that he'll probably have a ton of toys from every person that's going to be invited to this little thing, which is not a big thing like it was on his third birthday. It's going to be in the backyard at his mom and dad's house. And hopefully, you know, whatever he gets, you know, he'll get all the toy department stuff that from everybody else. And all I have to worry about is getting him one, right? Okay, so, you know, I cannot end the video. And this went by so fast, guys. And I'm glad that my voice has finally came back and I'm not so nasally. Yeah, comment, let me know if you've had any kind of crazy last summer sinus issues, because it just came right out of the blue. Honestly, I think I got it from my grandson. You know, he goes to daycare. He came over and spent a couple days with me right on that Friday, Saturday before Labor Day, and he had a runny nose. And I told my daughter, says, he's sick, is something going on with him? And Labor Day, it started bothering me. And then, you know, Tuesday after that, I was actually off. I was down. It's terrible to have a couple off days and you're sick. It's awful. It's like, I need to redo. I need to change it over, right? But I was already off, and I knew it. I said, oh, I'll have all this time to do these videos, get things planned out. I didn't do nothing but eat chicken noodle soup, you know, drink a lot of warm tea, took some medication. And now mom is having some, you know, issues with her sinuses. I hope that's all it is. So it goes real quick, no matter how you try to, you know, quarantine, but it is. But, you know, I cannot end this video without talking about the toy section as far as what else I found for me. So you guys know that every time, and if you don't know and you're new, every time I go into DD's discount stores, I walk through most of the aisles, but I definitely go to the toy section because of my grandson, but also because I have some fan fiction, Cinderella. I like Disney stuff. I'm definitely loving Harry Potter, you know, right now. That's my thing. And every time I make a trip, and usually almost, I think on every video, knock on wood, I don't think I have not one DD's video that I have not hauled a Harry Potter find. And it ain't going to be on this video either, guys, because guess what? Not only did I find something that I don't have, that I know the price on it was like blowing my mind. You'll see in a minute. I was like, oh my gosh. So this is what it is. It's basically Hermione, and she's in class. And this is just those magical minis, guys. And this is the Wizarding World Harry Potter. So it's the name brand. Go look these up. Look at the prices at Walmart. Like, Walmart has got me so torn. They have a whole line of Harry Potter stuff, but I'm going to have to wait till that stuff goes on clearance, because, guys, there is no doggone way I'm going to pay $40, $50 for this stuff. DD's, come on now. You got to get with the program. But anyhow, I digress again. This is Hermione. She's in a little classroom, and they have different scenes of different things. So I have Hagrid's and his huts. I have Ron and Harry in the car. and if you don't know the movies or the books, you don't know what I'm talking about, but bear with me. Let me have a little joy with my little Harry Potter fan fiction here. But this is her classroom, and it has the little setup inside here. Guys, this is called the Charms classroom. It's actually one of their classes that they take, and it's in Charms. And when I saw it, I said, oh my gosh, I don't have this. I don't have a lot of Hermione and Ron things. So I was really, really happy. I was trying to see if they had like the different setups and scenes, but they don't have it on this box. But yeah, Charms Classroom, new thing to me. It does come with like a chalkboard. It has the little whole setup with it's actually the classroom and the doll. And my goodness, it does tell you how it's compared to, but look at this price. Guys, this was $2.99. Now, I wanted, did the people that work at Dee Dee's not Harry Potter people? Do they not know how expensive these things can be? I was thinking that this box would, you know, minimum $5.99, because I think the ones that I got there were $5.99, or at least $4.99. $2.99. Now, I am going to be that person who will open this stuff up someday. Don't worry, if you are into any kind of Harry Potter at all, you got your girl right here, because I'm going to do some videos, probably more in 2026 as I plan on them, because I've got so many things that I need to go through. I have an area that I'm trying to get flooring put down before I start, you know, figuring out what I want to do to it. It's going to be called my Harry Potter you know, common room. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it's going to be around Gryffindor and the Hogwarts school. So now that I schooled you on all that, if you stay to the end of this video, I want you to put in the comments gentleness, because guys, gentleness is what I've felt this whole week. Like, oh my gosh, I need to get better. I've got to get some work done. I need to declutter. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do some videos. And I just thought to myself, I'm going to have to take everything, you know, gently. So that's why I wanted you to put gentleness in the comments that you hung out with me throughout this video, because that's what's going on right now. Sometimes we think life is going to go as we plan, and then, you know, a big boomerang comes through and just switches it all up. So I am so glad that I got through this video without having to cough one time or blow my nose, and I actually could speak, because that tells me I am getting better. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a serious little cough and a tickle that's coming on right about now, but I'm still working on it. I'm going to get better as each day goes by. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for just, you know, being my besties, checking out these videos that I make. You just give me joy and happiness, and I just can't even believe sometimes that I'm able to come on here and talk to you about the fun things that I find at the great prices that I find, because it amazes me and it makes me happy. And I know if you're shoppers, it makes you happy too. Guys, I just, you know, love you each and every one. And again, comment, let me know what your birthday is if you have one in September, because it's special. All right, guys, I will see you very, very soon in the next one. And yeah, I know I didn't mention about my new background, and comment on that and tell me what you think about that. All right, see you very soon. Bye, guys.